everyone, good morning and I welcome you all on this amazing YouTube platform on 3D Studies. Today, as I told you, we have discussed a lot about reported speech and today we are going to study about the uses of reported speech. So let us begin to where to use the reported speech. So as our first heading is going to be what? Let's see. How to use reported speech. Alright. How to use reported speech. The basic thing and the most important as per the perspective of your exam. Alright. So let us see. First of all, we'll see that how to use here written. But the basic thing is that what to learn by us. Alright. So first thing that in the reported speech we have seen there are the basic changes, direct to indirect, and also we have seen that what are the changes that needs to be brought and dash and dash. Alright. Today we'll see more about the sentences changing. Like I'll tell you, we have the two basic things. While we change, let me take our example so you can get it easily. Alright. Like we have example. Reena said something. What said? Let me write it, then I'll tell you. Don't worry about that. Reena said, I am not well. I am not well. Reena said that I am not well. Simple and quite easy. A simple, straight statement. Alright. Now, when you are required to tell the same thing to report something somewhere or another person, how you'll say? Simple. You change it and you say that Reena said that she was not well. Quite easy and very simple thing is here used, that even though I said I am not well today and my words are spoken to the another person, how you will say? Simple, that she is not well today. Simple and quite easy. So that thing is really good over here. I am not well today. We'll change. We'll got that. Reena said that she was not well today, and etc. Now, this sentence, the changing of the sentence from direct to indirect or to the reported speech, the basic thing is that there are the two basic things. What are the two factors? Let us see. We have the two basic factors, 1 and 2. What we going to the two basic things? Let us see. First will be your verb changing. When you are changing the sentence, it is very necessary for you all to learn and to understand the interpretation of every of the sentence. What I mean, don't worry, I'll tell you that when you are changing the sentence from direct to indirect or to reported speech, you wanted to know about what is where to use and where to change the word, etc. and dash and dash. And the second thing which are needed to be noticed by us is, first we have talked about the verb. Second, we'll see the time changes. Time changes. Even though it is interesting. What I mean that you will change the verb. And secondly, what I mean is time changes. Even though somebody written it, I am not well today. I am doing the verb tomorrow. And dash, so there are basically times like tomorrow, today, or there. And basically more could be there. So you need to be noticed about this and this, both of the things. Let's have some examples for first thing that we are going to discuss, that is verb. Alright, like verb we have. Verb is simple based upon your tenses. Are you knowing what are tenses? If you are knowing, that's amazed. But if you are not knowing, please write in the comment section. I'll definitely bring a separate video on the tenses for your particular requirement. Alright, so basically verb are simply depend upon the tenses. Even though what are the tenses? 12 types of tenses are there basically. First of all, one by one we'll see how many tenses are there. Alright, you want to take the screenshot of this, you can take it, and I'll be back with the following tenses by the first part of verb. Hope so you have taken the screenshot of that particular topic that we are discussing. Now we'll see the first thing, that was we are talking about verb. As I told you, verb is simple, depend upon on the tenses. Let us see. The basic tenses that we are gonna today to cover is written on the board. Let's see. First, A part we have simple present tense. Then at the B part we have simple past tense. Then what we have at the C part we have present continuous tense. And at the B part we have past continuous tense. Then we have hope so done. Alright, yeah. E part we have simple past perfect tense. Alright, we'll see one by one all of these. Let us begin with simple present tense. Have you noticed which type of word used in the simple present tense? I want the answer in the comment section right now. I am asking because there is a reason. If you are not knowing what the verb needed to be used or in a particular tense, you cannot able to report on it one, or you are not able to change from one to that. What is the basic thing? I am telling you that like simple present tense, the verb that is used is what? Yes, right. Even though we can have example of verb, we have taken that I write something on a board, right? Like these examples we are just taking. So how will say? Well, simple said that I writes. Okay, I writes on the board. Simple. So what the verb used over here? You need to put I on that. If you are putting the I on that particular word and you are understanding the gist of that, definitely you are able to translate to the direct to indirect and indirect to direct. What I mean, let me write on the board and you'll understand very easily. Alright. Let's see. First thing that we have over here, simple present tense. So what the word I have taken, like we have taken the word as right. Right. Alright. So when you change the simple present tense to as we are using the word as writes, how will change? To what tense you will change? Even though that said, Reena writes a letter. In a direct form, Reena said that I write a letter. I writes a letter. What would be when we'll change that word spoken by that person to the another person? How I'll tell? How that I'll report that person's whatever the words she has been spoken. Simply, Reena said that she wrote a letter. Why I changed the word? Simple, we are knowing why we changed the word, because if we use the same word, the tense or the meaning will change. And we do not want that. Alright, let's see. We'll change the simple present tense to very easy. What I mean over here, simple present to simple past. You will be amazed because this is the first tense that we are gonna discussing and is taking about the very easiest one. Alright, simple present tense to the simple past will change. How? Writes will convert to wrote. Why wrote? Because it's the second form of the verb. And in the simple present we use the first form of verb. Very quite easy, children. Hope so you understand well. Now let's move to the second part that we have simple past. Simple past. Very easy, huh? Alright. Now, simple past we have even though the second form like she wrote something etc and etc. Hope so you understand. Let me write all the verb over here used. Present continuous. What will that? Present continuous we have writing. We are using the same verb. So don't be just frustrated. Ma'am is using the same word or different verb. I am using the same verb as per your simple for this amazing topic. Alright. You can understand very easily that why I am using the verb. I can write over here as we are using the verb as right. Alright. So what I was saying, yeah. Verb over here we get present continuous to the writing. Past continuous. Simple. I am using the helping verb over here. Was in writing, huh? Yes. was writing. Here will be am writing. And then we have to the past perfect. Here wait. Here wait. Here is a twist for you all. What is the twist being going to be taught yet? Let me tell you. Let's come again to the simple past. We have wrote the second form of a verb. Which tense will change over here to simple past to the another one? What could be the answer? Present over here at this dash. If you are knowing, that's great. But if somebody was not knowing, let me tell you that simple past will definitely change to past perfect. Now you will say, how? How reason? Wait a minute, let me tell you. First of all, then I'll tell you what is the reason for past perfect. Why it is so special and having a twist. Alright, now it will change to past perfect. Present continuous will change to simple and quite easy past continuous. Then we have past continuous. It will change to past perfect continuous tense. It will simply change to past continuous tense. Now, we have seen present simple will change to simple past to past perfect, present continuous to past continuous, past perfect to past perfect continuous. And here one thing missing is what? Let me tell you that here we are just putting it present perfect will change to simple and quite easy. Present continuous will change to past perfect. Alright, past perfect. Why I had not written anything over this line? Why? There is a reason. Every of the tense written on the board, particularly starting from the simple present to the present continuous to the present perfect, they had been having the changes. Even though past simple have the change, past continuous have the change. Why so? Past perfect does not have change. And even though why past perfect had been used in the change of simple past to the past perfect and present perfect to the past perfect. Because past perfect is a that type of tense which cannot be yet changed. Even though somebody is speaking in the past perfect format, if you want to bring some of the changes in a particular sentence, you are not able. You will use the same words used by the speaker. Hope you understand? Very easy. You need to be happy because we are not studying right now about the changes of past perfect to anymore. We have only the changes for the further tenses. Hope you understand about all these tenses and how will change from tense to the another tense. Now we'll discuss about the second thing what we are going to discuss, that was time changes. I'll decide for a few seconds so you can take the screenshot of this particular slide. Hope so you have taken the screenshot of the further slide. Now we'll discuss the second and most important thing, that is gonna to be time changes. What I mean over here, you will understand when there will be comment right now that ma'am I got everything. Because there is a reason. Time changes is going to be very interesting topic. Because by this topic you can play with the topic. How? Let me tell you. Don't worry about that. Okay. First thing that are needed, there are further words are there that needs to be learned by us. Learned, or you can play with them. Alright. Now where could be now, today, yesterday, and what next to become? Next month, and many further can be there. Here, etc. Many are there, but I'll discuss one by one. Also, you have seen from here. So, as we are changing the sentence from one to the another, from direct to indirect, we have seen how to change the sentences, a particular sentence from the tenses. Alright, we have seen to the present, to the past, and etc. Blah blah blah. We have seen a lot. Alright, now the basic thing we have seen, but the little more that even though in the some sentences are there, the time given. Like I am doing the work right now, or I am doing the work today, I am doing the work tomorrow, I am doing the work over here. So these are the following words that are used to describe particular time is very important. And while changing the sentences from direct to indirect, these words can make your answer a wrong. Really, you cannot be surprised yet, because this can make your particular sentence a wrong. Would you like that? Absolutely not. So I'll describe all about the time changes what should be brought today. Alright, so let us start with now. Like anything has been done right now. So when you are needed to be or asked to be changed to this, how will change? You need to be understand the interpretation of that particular sentence. You will say yes ma'am. Really, I want that. So let us see what will change to now. So now will simple change to what? Anything that is happening now. Like we have an example. Reena said, I am working now. Then after that, Reena said that she was working that day or that time. Simple. So now will definitely change to that time, or the particular now on which they are doing will definitely bring on that. Now, today. Anything that has been done today only, that I am teaching you today, how you will change this? Adya, this is me. Alright, I am teaching today. That Adya said, this is me, I am teaching today. So how will change? That Adya said that she was teaching that day. What I used over here, excepting upon today, what he used over here. The simple use in the place of today, that day. That day. Simple, it will change to that day. Yesterday, the day before, the day before. Simple. The day before. Now, the next month. What's going to be at here? The next month. The month before. Simple. The month before. And these not only are writing children, listen with clear mind. Only this all is not for your writing work. You need to use all these particular tenses, whatever I used over in a first slide, and whatever the time changes I am telling you are required and you are requested to use in the following worksheet, which are present in your books also for the grammar of reported speech topic. You are requested to use this, and if there is any problem, please write in the comment section. I'll definitely solve your query. But even if you're watching this, you are not having any queries, that's also alright. Now, we have seen the next month. Before going further to the here, I would like to ask something from you all. Here we used the word next month. If I use over here, like here is next month, the month before. If there is something written in the indirect form, like written the month after, how you change to this form? If you write next month, absolutely not. You will write over here, even though here written the month after. We are knowing after and before, even though we are studying this from our downside. So the month after will definitely have a direct form as not as next month, but as the after month or the upcoming month. Or the upcoming, not sorry, yes, upcoming month. After month or upcoming month. Then we hope here have here. Like somebody we used in the following sentences that I am working over here. Alright, here. So how you will change? She was working there. Here will change to there. Alright. So remember this. Here will change to there. So these are the following things, and even though the time changes which need to be noticed by us, and even though needs to be learned by us, this is because this plays a very important and curious role of our particular examination point of view, because in the following sentences they are further given are really given time changes, and for this some of the children may make mistakes, and I really don't want that. That is why I bring over here with the tenses and the time changes. And we have discussed a lot about the changes of the time to the time changes, and even though we have discussed about the tenses. Hopefully you enjoy and understand every of the interpretation with the guest. And if you have any problem, you can just write in the comment section. And I really want to believe you all that if you have a big problem of understanding a little or even though any of the different topic, you can write in the comment section. If that topic you have a huge disturbance or huge problem, I'll definitely bring a separate video on your particular demand. Alright, so hopefully you enjoy a lot. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe the button and also to press the bell icon for more updates so you can not miss any of the updates from 3D Studies. Thank you and bye-bye.